Jackson Brown on WRC, 88.7 FM, Elmhurst College Radio. This is Good Times Friday, and every Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. I'm your host, Jimmy Lee Siaga. Very glad to be here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Give us a call here at 630-617-5683, 630-617-LOVE if there's anything I can get on the radio for you. Just wanted to make a quick shout out that today is November 11th, so it is 11/11/2011. And a lot of people are saying, whoa, man, this is like a big wish day, because I don't know how into wishes you guys are, but, if you ever, I guess there's this myth, if it's 11:11 a.m. or p.m., whatever, you're supposed to make a wish and it will come true. Well, I've been wishing and nothing's been coming true, still in the same house, same job. I'm just kidding. But today is a great day. It is a wishful day, day for wishful thinking, and if you're not into wishful thinking, then what good are you? Because all that we have is the hope to get by, ladies and gentlemen. So happy 11/11/2011. Now on to other business. We are here with the Taillight Years. They're a local band out of West Chicago, right, gentlemen?
Right, yeah.
And we are here with Brian and Jacob of the Taillight Years. Guys, what's up?
Hi, how's it going? Thanks for having us on here.
Oh, definitely, guys. Thank you very much for coming on. Now, we played your song, which is called December Passing, a couple minutes back, which you guys said that you recorded in your friend's basement, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to mention that I think that's a very good song. I've only heard, I heard bits and pieces of it. But the fact that it caught my attention says you guys got something good going on, definitely. And you guys are only 16, right?
Yeah,
which is very, very awesome.
Thanks
because
a lot,
there are a lot of bands out there that are twice your age and they still don't have it down. And so tell us, you guys have been going for what, about a year and a half, right?
Yeah, a year and a half. 2 years February, I think, was when
that's it.
Our bassist first came over to start. So.
All right, tell us how this whole thing got moving.
Well, all of us played guitar since probably 7th, 8th grade, and I don't know, I guess the next step to playing guitar is you want to play in a band, and we lived close to each other, same neighborhood, and we had similar influences in music, so it was just kind of natural that we started jamming together. And then our bassist, after us three, the drummer, me, and Jacob, who lived close to each other, started jamming, we needed a bassist, and I had a friend who played, so we just came over, and we just, ever since then, just kind of kept playing, writing music, and playing shows.
That's really awesome. Now, you said that you guys kind of had the same taste in music. What are some of the bands or artists that you listen to?
Well, a couple of my favorites that definitely influence us would be Gaslight Anthem, a lot of New Jersey punk, really, Titus Andronicus and Bouncing Souls. What about you?
Yeah, Gaslight Anthem's really big. Manchester Orchestra, I like a lot. And, I don't know, Brand New a little bit, I guess.
Oh, yeah, Brand New.
Brand New's a big one.
Brand New's great.
Yeah.
The Clash, if you want to go that far back. Bob Dylan,
Right on. Now, you mentioned something. You said that you're into a lot of New Jersey rock?
Yeah.
Is that a specific...
Yeah, it's crazy over there. Especially now. I mean, bands are just coming out of there. And they got this whole, basement scene in New Brunswick where they're having, basement shows every night. And, the punk bands that are coming out of there are, incredible. And, right now especially, and back in the 90s it was like that a bit too, but they all have similar style, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I just think it's fantastic, full of energy type of music. So.
Yeah, right on, man, right on. So tell me about the first show that you guys ever played and what that was like.
First show.
First show I ever played was a recital for our guitar teacher.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
It was a lot of parents.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It was an awkward
feel
crowd.
Our first good show was our high school battle of the bands, and that's where I feel after that we just were we've got to do this a lot more, and it was the type of thing that only kids that like music are going to, so everyone already likes that, or they get into the music, and we won, which was pretty nice. So it was fun though, and ever since then I've just been pretty consistently playing shows.
Yeah, I think one thing about the battle of the band scene versus the parent, recital scene is just the crowd. You get this energy from the crowd, and that's what makes you want to do it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you're up there, and there are people jamming out to what you've been writing, and you're like, dude, I'm connecting with all these different people. I feel like that's the whole reason why people want to make it is not just for the booze and the drugs and the women and the money and but it's also the fact that you can connect with people that you've never met, and these people that you've never met feel like they know you, and in a sense they even may, if they can connect with your lyrics, and feel exactly what you're feeling when you're playing it, whenever they're listening to it, they feel the same thing. it's like they know you better than some of your friends do, you know?
Yeah,
so that's how I
exactly.
feel.
And it's like, even, you know, when you play a show and it's a good one and the crowd's really feeling it, like you're saying, really connecting, like no matter what happened in that show, it's just, you feel great right after and you just want to keep doing it. Like, the other month we played a show at Cairo Bar in West Chicago.
Yeah, right.
And just like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. The sound guy was late.
I broke a string and had a guitar without strap locks, so the guitar kept on falling off.
And
So.
it sounds like it'd be terrible, but I mean we got a good turnout and the kids were really feeling it, and like afterwards it was just probably one of the most fun shows we played.
Yeah,
and like
so
despite all the problems, so
yeah,
you know, stuff like that makes you just want to keep playing.
Oh yeah, you know, those turn out to in most cases be the best ones whenever you're really heated. I can speak for myself. We played a show 3 years back. Arthur knows what I'm talking about, but we got in a bit of a confrontation with a past band member and stuff who ended up playing the show with us, and the whole time I'm thinking, man, I don't even want to be playing with this cat, and you know, I don't even want to be here playing right now, but just I was so pissed that just everything that I had went into singing and playing and just jumping around, and it ended up being a great show, you know.
Yeah, those are the best. Yeah.
So you guys put out a 6-song EP earlier this summer,
Right. Yep.
and then you talked about how, you've been writing more since then, but when you said that you didn't want anything to sound too generic, were you talking about that specific EP?
No, it was before that. We were under a different name, Carpe Diem, and we just kind of wanted to change from not just the name, because the name itself there's a million things called Carpe Diem. There's a million bands and a million songs, a million albums, and we just kind of wanted to change that and kind of grow with our sound, and we felt like changing a name was part of that, kind of the first step. So once we changed our name, we wrote songs that we put on this EP to kind of like, I don't know, promote the name and just kind of like show the new name and kind of show how we're changing musically. And we still are. Like, the songs we're writing right now are so much different than what was on the EP. And they're still growing, and we wanted to branch out musically, you know, write more intricate songs, I guess.
How do you guys write songs? Like, you know, even if you even want to go back and tell us how you wrote songs, you know, for this EP, and then how you're writing them now, is it the same? I mean, you know, how do you guys write? Like, what is your...
Yeah, it's kind of the same. He usually writes it on acoustic first, and then sends it over to like all of us, and then we listen to it, and then we like get together and try to like put it together into a big song. And like it usually turns out a lot different than what he sends us, but
Way different.
I don't know, it just kind of works that way.
When we first started writing, we would just I don't know, we would just be like all in a room and just kind of jamming out.
Yeah, until like something like caught on, and then it just like works. We went with it.
Right now it's just, I don't know. So far it seems easier that like I would just write a basic riff and, you know, vocal melody and lyrics, send it over to Jacob, and then we would get together and really start hashing out like what we want to change and kind of going more detailed about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I feel like it works better for us.
Definitely. Now, so do you write like most of the song, or do you are you the one, Brian, to kind of start the song and then take it over to Jacob and the rest of the guys, and then they kind of like...
Yeah, he writes all the rhythm and then like the vocals first, and then after that he sends it to us, and then we like put all our parts in and like bring it together. Yeah, because Jacob, your lead on that song, December Passing, was awesome, man. You were shredding, dude, which is really cool. So, you know, it's awesome. You know, Brian and Jake, you know, both of you guys, but I'll direct this more towards Brian, I guess, just because you're kind of the one that kind of starts these songs out. What is it about playing with a band that you dig more than just being Brian, like just writing your own songs, just being
so much more. It's just, there's so much more energy when you have like a drum beat and a really like good lead like he writes, and bass behind you. Just, it makes you sing more passionately and you get more into the words you originally wrote. Especially, he's really good at, I would write a song and I would have a feeling about that song, and he's really good at taking that feeling into the lead he writes, so it almost like makes that song, or it makes that feeling more so than it was originally. Yeah. So when I'm singing and playing with his leads, and Kevin, our drummer, drums beats, and John's bass lines just add so much energy and kind of passion to the music. Yeah. And I prefer it way more.
Definitely. How do you feel about, I mean, like, because you could always have like other, like, you know, studio guys playing with if you ever did it, but like, it's about the people too, right?
Yeah, completely. Yeah, I mean,
that brotherhood kind of.
Me and him have known each other since kindergarten, and I mean, his brother obviously who's the drummer.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, we kind of got into music at the same time, and we kind of got into the same music at the same time.
Yeah.
So we really like developed musically the same.
Yeah, we have really good band chemistry.
So we know like I would write something, have an idea for a lead in mind, and I'd send it to him, and he would just make it like exactly how I had in my mind without telling.
That's awesome.
It just works really well. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. So you were saying how you guys are working on your first album now.
Yeah.
You want to take the
first
songs in
full-length.
this EP and expand on those and then add new ones, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
What is the feel of this album? I mean, do you have a specific feel? Like, you know, what's going on?
It's definitely getting there. We just started like really putting the songs together the past couple of days. But
Yeah.
what are you thinking it's gonna sound like? I don't know.
I don't know. I can't really describe it. I don't know like a band that like.
Yeah, it's different.
put, like, a name
it's
to.
definitely different than
That's
we've been
awesome.
doing, but we're really excited. I
Yeah.
mean, this is definitely the best stuff we've ever written,
Yeah.
and I know we cannot wait for it.
Yeah, like each time you write a song, like you're afraid you're not gonna be able to like write a better song than that, but like they're coming out like better and better
Right.
like each time.
Yeah,
so
we
it's like
haven't hit that peak yet.
yeah, it's an
which
exciting
we're
thing to see
about.
happen.
Yeah, man. You guys have nothing to fear but fear itself, honestly. You know, fear. You know, you're not gonna write a good song. It's like, you know, if you guys couldn't write good songs, then you wouldn't be writing good songs. It's like just keep on feeling whatever you're feeling.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the name, the Taillight Years. Where did that come from?
Get this question a lot. Well, like I mentioned earlier, one of my favorite bands, the Gaslight Anthem, and what I really like about him or them, the lead singer Brian Fallon, he writes incredible lyrics and has incredible symbolism and imagery in his lyrics. And a song by them called Great Expectations uses taillights as a symbol, like a really powerful symbol and image of something leaving, ending, you know, going away type of thing. And I figured that the years we're in this band, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, we're kind of at that point where we're still young, but we're not kids. I mean, we're not like, 6-year-olds, messing around, being completely innocent anymore. And that innocence and childhood's kind of starting to end.
And you guys are getting ready to go.
Yeah, we're in the years that, I guess you could say, our taillight years, and that's why the name kind of worked. And
That's awesome. That is an awesome name, man. That's. I mean, I thought it just sounded cool, man. That's a completely different. That's really, really cool, man.
I mean, we figured it was important with Carpe Diem. Our name was just, it didn't really mean much to us, and it was time to kind of create a name that would make music, or a name that would mean something to us, followed by music that would mean something to us. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right on, man. Going back to the album that you guys are gonna be putting out. Have you guys thought of a name for it, or you guys think you may just
No.
just like a self-titled? What are you guys thinking?
Not self-titled. The EP was self-titled. We're really bad at naming things. Like last minute, we name things.
Yeah.
So I mean, we won't know probably till like a day before it comes out.
Right on.
But hopefully, it'll be something good.
Yeah. Now, when you guys are writing songs, what is it that you guys write about? Like when I was asking, like what the feel is for this album, like, you know, what are some of the things you guys are singing about? And
Definitely our youth, especially right now. Just friends and kind of where I am right now with like everything. I don't know if that makes sense. Just kind of like the things we do, the memories we're making now that 20 years from now we're gonna look back on and be like, oh, that was awesome. And,
yeah.
it's pretty lighthearted, right now. It's not like super like heavy, and it's not gonna like people aren't gonna hear it and it's gonna like weigh them down.
Yeah.
It's not like peppy though. It's just
It's
kind of
just
honest,
right?
yeah, honest, exactly.
And that's the best, you don't have to write something so heavy that it knocks people out in their ass, just
Yeah, right.
write something that people can like connect to, which you guys are doing. I really like the ending of that song, which is something that I really want to put in our songs, and it's really cool because like I said, man, you guys are so young and you guys are like, or you guys are arranging all this cool stuff, but at the end of the song it ends with like you guys just singing as like a whole group.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Did you hear a song where they did that and you kind of wanted to put it in, or?
Gaslight Anthem does that. They do it in a song called
We're Getting a Divorce.
Oh yeah, We're Getting Divorced, You Keep the Diner, and we saw them live, and when they played it live, the whole crowd was singing, and it was just
awesome.
Yeah.
really great part, and we're like, we gotta have that in the song, and
Yeah.
this song kind of worked for it. So.
Definitely. Now you guys are gonna be playing 2 songs for us coming up
Right,
in a
yeah.
little bit. But before we get to that, Just want to ask you guys, what shows do you guys have coming up? Do you guys have anything booked as of right now?
For the first time in a really long time, we haven't booked yet because we're really focusing on writing right now.
Yeah.
Potentially, well, a big thing is we're getting kind of sick of having people pay like $8, $9, $10 to see us, and we feel like if you want to see a band you like, a local band especially, you shouldn't have to pay like a lot of money. And us being 16 and our fans being that age, $10, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty, and I don't know, like it's not really fair. So we've been thinking about maybe a basement show. I think December 2nd, a free one.
Cool.
For people to come out and see us without having to pay and just being around the music.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. So people can check you guys out. The Taillight Years at they can go on Facebook, Reverb Nation, and Bandcamp. I've never even heard of Bandcamp.
Really? It's tons of local musicians use it. I use it to find new music all the time. It's just people have bands have their songs on there. Usually you can download them for free. Lots of local bands. You can search by like city. So if you want to search Chicago, like a bunch of Chicago local bands come up.
Right on, man.
That's pretty cool.
Where do you guys hope to go in the future? Like, what is your mission? What are you guys here for? What are you guys writing for?
Go as far as we can.
Just keep writing, playing, and see where it takes us.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be, those cocky kids that are like, yeah, we're gonna be famous. We're gonna be selling out these huge stages. We just love to do it. So wherever it takes us.
Yeah. Well, hey man, you guys seem like really nice guys, honest guys. Just keep it up, keep on being, like you said, just chill, not having the big head, just be on, just be yourselves,
Mm-hmm.
So definitely. Well, we will be right back with Brian and Jacob on WRC 88.7 FM Elmhurst College Radio. They are 2 of the 4 members from the Taillight Years, right? 2 of the 4.
Yeah.
Cool. And hopefully we'll have those other 2 gents in here at some point in the near future. But please check them out at Facebook, Reverb Nation, and Bandcamp. Just search the Taillight Years, and you will check them out. Brian, Jacob, thank you guys very much for being on. We'll be back
Thanks
with
for
you
having
guys
us.
in a second. This is Aerosmith and Sweet Emotion on WRSE. Very good, guys. Very, very good.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having us.
Oh, definitely, guys. Anytime. We should play shows.